rock to this beat.
Welcome to another episode of Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will. I'm your boy, Captain Will. Make sure you like, make sure you share, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will. Follow your boy on Twitter. It's real simple. Follow me at Twitter at Gamecocks Talk. Easy to remember, easy to type in. Just follow your boy on Twitter. If you're new to Captain Will, you are now rocking with the best. And since you're rocking with the best, come rock with your boy, Captain Will. We got to go today, y'all. I said we got to go today, y'all. We talking about Aaliyah Chavez. We talking about Aaliyah Chavez, the #1 ranked player in the 2025 recruiting class. #1 ranked player in the 2025 recruiting class. Sensational talent. Amazing talent. 5'9", 5'10", a point guard extraordinaire. She recently named her top 10, and of course, the South Carolina women's basketball team is on the list. We're gonna talk a little bit about Kate Koval announcing her commitment on October the 4th. I have my thoughts on where I think she's going to commit. We're going to talk more about the open practice, or should I say South Carolina women's basketball starting practice this past Friday. So much to discuss, so much to talk about. Basketball season is right around the corner. We actually have an exhibition game in 20 days. 20 days. We have an exhibition game against Rutgers. Basketball is here. Your boy Captain Will is here. Let's talk all about it.
Oh, J-Rock to this beat. Oh, J-Rock to this beat. Oh, J-Rock to this beat.
You see the talent that Aaliyah Chavez have. You see the style that she has. You see what she will bring to the South Carolina Gamecock women's basketball team if she was to choose South Carolina next year. You see what she can do being a big point guard. She can play the 1 or the 2. She's 5'9", 5'10", residing in Texas. You see the talent that she has. She would be special for South Carolina. She has a host of offers. And sometimes I take that when recruits list their top 10, I take that with a grain of salt because that's a huge list. In her top 10, you're talking about South Carolina, LSU, Tennessee, Texas, Arizona, Ohio State, UCLA, Oklahoma, Southern Cal, Texas Tech. So many different teams in her top 10. South Carolina is going to be in everybody's top 10. Mostly South Carolina will be in everybody's top 5. The key will be, will she be in the top 3? Will South Carolina be in her top 3? Will South Carolina be her choice? We know that Dawn Staley wants a point guard in every single recruiting class. That's what she does. 2024, Maddie McDaniel. 2023, Malaysia Fulwiley. 2022, Talasia Cooper. 2021, Raven Hollywood Johnson. 2025 could be, possibly be, the era of Chavez. It possibly could. But looking at her top 10 even more closely, we know she's a Texas girl. We know she's a Texas girl. And we know that right now Texas is doing very well in recruiting. So, with her having Texas Tech, Texas, in her top 10, it's something to watch. It's something to keep an eye on. It's something to keep an eye on. The only SEC teams is the lifebloods of us, LSU, and Tennessee. It's something to watch. It's something to keep an eye on because with Texas improving their recruiting prowess, with Texas trying to put a fence around the top players in Texas, which is something that South Carolina does in the state of South Carolina, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough for Carolina to actually get the services of one Aaliyah Chavez. But it's a long way to go, fam. It's a long way to go. And she would be something special for South Carolina. She would be awesome. She'll be awesome. You have Cam Will talking every day about Aaliyah Chavez. She'll be awesome. And I just think of a lineup of Aaliyah Chavez in 2025 to go with a Malaysia Fulwiley who will be a junior. We got Matt McDaniel. Oh, God. We got so many different options. So many different options about that. Because it's 2025. We're talking 2025. She's 5'9", 5'10". Who's going to say she's going to stop growing? Who's going to say that? Nobody. Nobody says she's going to stop. What if she's a 6-foot point guard? What if she's a 6'1" point guard? We're just saying. If I sip on my Moscow Mule Mondays, here we go. What if that happens? What if that happens? The possibilities are endless for the services of one Aaliyah Chavez. Fam, it's a long way to go in this recruiting cycle for 2024. It's a long way to go. We have players that will be announcing soon because it's October. It's October. The season's starting in essence in less than 3 weeks with the exhibition game. The big regular season game is November the 6th. But recruiting is starting to pick up and starting to go really fast. Really fast. Because Kate Koval, the number 5 ranked recruit in the country in the class of 2024, will be announcing what she's going to commit to. And Kate Koval is a 5-star recruit, currently ranked the 5th ranked player in the country. Okay? And some things to note about Kate Koval. She recently did a joint official visit at LSU with Sarah Strong. Sarah Strong currently is the number 1 ranked player in the country. And what to notice with this Kate Koval situation, and it came from my insider, my boy. After she did the LSU visit, the official visit, she went to Notre Dame for an official visit. Now, went to Notre Dame, then she canceled an in-home visit. LSU wanted to do an in-home visit after the Notre Dame visit. Okay? So, in-home visit is, you get Kim Mulkey and staff, come over to your crib, chop it up, eat some dinner, and discuss your upcoming future. But she canceled her in-home visit after the Notre Dame official visit. So, all signs point to Kate Koval choosing Notre Dame on Wednesday. Now, for LSU fans, that's tough. That's tough because the whole option was to get Sarah Strong and Kate Koval both to commit to LSU. Now, she was on Gamecocks pitcher, I guess, or possibilities. Let's say it like that, possibilities. But she was not high on the radar in regard to coming to the Gamecocks. So I'm not getting twisted with Kate Koval whatsoever. I'm not. But LSU was putting a lot of effort, a lot of recruiting sources, recruiting resources for the services of Kate Koval. It's looking like Kate Koval going to sign with Notre Dame. Now, so is LSU. You know, LSU had Joyce Edwards not too long ago on an official visit. Okay? Joyce Edwards, the number 2 ranked recruit, the resides in Camden, South Carolina, who seems like a lock for the South Carolina Gamecocks. She was on an official visit to LSU. Okay? Some things to note with the whole Joyce Edwards visit. There was, how can I say? It was not a lot of buzz. It was not a lot of buzz of the visit with Joyce Edwards, okay? And then I showed you the picture of Joyce Edwards getting picked up in the Mercedes, and for what I heard, she didn't attend the open practice. You know, that happened. I don't, social media is everything. We didn't see any social media stuff from one Joyce Edwards. We didn't see anything like that. The way correct me if I'm wrong, chat up in the comments or whatever. I don't think that Joyce Edwards is following a whole lot of folks with the whole LSU clan. So I don't know if the push that the LSU was doing to get the services of Joyce Edwards changed, and I think she's still going to be a Gamecock. Now, Sarah Strong, from what I hear, is still hard on, how should I say? Sarah Strong is still rocking with the LSU vibe. Let's say it like that. It's still rocking with the LSU vibe. Still rocking with the LSU vibe. And from what I hear, that Sarah Strong most likely will be a commit to LSU. I haven't heard anything in regard to a visit from Sarah Strong to South Carolina that hasn't hit my repertoire just yet. But what if Sarah Strong does an official visit to South Carolina? We can convince Sarah Strong to commit to the Gamecocks. What if that happens? What if, because I get a lot of LSU folks who watch your boy. What if Sarah Strong does not commit to LSU, and LSU loses out on Sarah Strong, Kate Koval, and Joyce Edwards? Because a lot have been talked about with Dawn Staley. A lot has been talked over the last few weeks that we're not recruiting this fast. We're not getting the recruits to commit to Gamecocks right now. It's, blah, blah, blah. Dawn has lost her touch. Well, if you really follow Gamecock recruiting, we know that most recruits do not commit to the Gamecocks until November, December timeframe. That's been how it's been. That's how it's been. You get the early recruiting signing period for women's basketball is November the 8th through the 15th. That's the early signing period, okay? Now, you will have some commitments that happen beforehand. You have some people who say, yo, I am going to South Carolina. I am going to LSU. I am going to Tennessee. I am going to whatever university. And then change their mind before that November the 8th through November the 15th period. It happens because nothing is set in stone until they actually sign that paper. Okay? I'm saying this right here. Don't lose faith in the recruiting process. Don't lose faith in head coach Dawn Staley. Don't lose faith in what's been built over the past 15, 16 years. It works. It will continue to work. Maddie McDaniel committed early. For all intents and purposes, Maddie McDaniel committed early. She will sign soon. She hasn't signed yet, y'all. She hasn't signed yet. She's committed. Okay? Jordan Lee has not signed yet. Justice Carlton has not signed yet. These players have committed. They have said they want to go to the school, but they have not committed to a school yet. There are going to be a whole lot of moving pieces before players actually sign the dotted line. Okay? Things will change. NIL space have changed the commitment process. It has moved the needle. There will be dollars spent to change, or as we say, to flip players to the school. Okay? Things will change. I don't see Joyce. You know what? Because Sarah Strong visited. After she went to LSU, she visited Oregon. Now, Oregon got that Phil Knight money. Got that Phil Knight money, got the Nike money. South Carolina football team lost Jordan Birch to Oregon. Okay? He went and signed the dotted line for NIL money. So things will change. Things will change over the next few weeks. What we have to do is stay patient and watch and listen and learn. That's what we have to do. That's what we have to do. We have to just kind of peel back the rumors, and watch and just wait. Just wait. Dawn ain't forgot how to recruit. She still knows how to recruit. The relationships that she rocked with, because this is how it is, y'all. The relationships that Dawn Staley has rocked with has been going on for years. She ain't just say, yo, last year, 2022, I'm just going to start recruiting Aaliyah Chavez. No, that ain't how it went. She been rocking with Aaliyah Chavez for years. She ain't just say, okay, yo, I'm just going to start recruiting Joyce Edwards. No, she been following Joyce Edwards since 7th, 8th grade. So the relationships have been maturing over that time. Now, there are some players that surprise you. There are some players that fly under the radar. And then they get offered late, probably in their junior year, by a big-time school. But for this recruiting class, we need to keep an eye on a few players. And these players who I mentioned before, we're talking about Joyce Edwards. Keep an eye on her. Keep an eye on Adele Tack. Keep an eye on her who was here not too long ago for a visit. We need to keep an eye on. You still need to keep an eye on Sarah Strong. Still keep an eye on Sarah Strong. It is not locked, signed, sealed, and delivered for Sarah Strong to go to LSU. We need to keep an eye on her. We need to keep an eye on McKinley Randolph. And keep an eye on Kenny D. Smith, y'all. Keep an eye on Kenny D. Smith. Things are popping for the Gamecocks. Things are moving at a fast pace with recruiting. Things are moving at a fast pace with actual basketball play. To keep your fingers on the pulse by checking out your boy, Captain Will. You are now rocking with the best. And since you're rocking with the best, come rock with your boy, Captain Will. Let's go.
Oh, J-Rock did this beat.